Remote Control Door System with ESP8266 Node MCU. This project involves building an automated door control system using an ESP8266, which allows the user to open and close a door remotely using an IR remote control. When the user presses a button on the remote, the KY032 detects the presence of the IR pulse and sends a digital high signal to the ESP8266. The user presses the button 1 on the IR remote, the servo rotates to 20 degrees to open the door. The user presses the button 2 on the IR remote, the servo rotates to 90 degrees to close the door. Connecting system components. Wooden house prototype represents a real-life house model with a door that opens and closes. The servo motor is mounted inside the house, controlling the door movement. The LCD screen is attached to the exterior for status display. The ESP8266 acts as the brain of the system. It reads input from the KY032 sensor, triggered by a remote control, and controls the servo motor and LCD display accordingly. The servo motor simulates the mechanical motion of a door opening and closing. Connect the yellow wire signal from the servo motor to pin D5, GPIO14 of the ESP8266. Connect the red wire of the servo motor to the VIN pin of the ESP8266. Connect the brown wire from the servo motor to the GND pin of the ESP8266. The LCD I2C screen displays real-time status messages such as door open, door closed. Connect the GND pin of the display to the GND pin of the ESP8266 board. Connect the display's VCC pin to the ESP8266 VIN pin. Connect the SDA pin of the display to the D2, GPIO4 pin of the ESP8266 board. Connect the SCL pin of the display to the D1, GPIO5 pin of the ESP8266 board. The KY032 has an IR photodiode and can detect IR light pulses from an IR remote control, depending on configuration. In this system, it acts as a basic IR trigger. Connect GND pin of sensor to GND pin of ESP8266. Connect plus pin of sensor to 3V pin of ESP82266. Connect out pin of sensor to D7, GPIO13, pin of ESP82266. The IR remote control sends infrared signals to the KY032 sensor to trigger the door mechanism. You find this tutorial in our website robotique.site. And thank you for your attention.